Third Eye Fitness coming at you guys today. I'm talking about how working out can be a form of meditation. I don't hear this often in the fitness scene, but I think working out, whether it's cardiovascular work or yoga or any of the above, bodybuilding, lifting weights, I think is a form of meditation. Now, I'm not claiming this to be the same as when you're sitting still with your thoughts, but there are a handful of similarities that I want to go over today in this video. Number one, right off the bat, when you're working out, it can put you in what I like to call the zone, where you're almost in an altered state. And like meditation and meditation training, when you're still, you can be aware of your own thoughts without diving into them. So what I mean by that is your thoughts outside of working out kind of come across your mind, and then they kind of release, go out of your mind. And you can kind of be looking at those thoughts from another perspective, from almost a third party perspective. So that's a very powerful thing. I think like running for long distances, or for me personally, lifting weights, I can be aware of those thoughts without diving into them because I'm so focused on moving the weight, you know. The second similarity from working out to meditation, how it's a form of meditation, is you're gonna feel much better after you do it. Even the days that I don't feel like working out, when I get in there and get it done, I've never regretted working out. I always feel so much better. And I'm not talking just physically better. I feel mentally better as well. I think there's a lot of psychological benefits that we're just now, starting to learn about when it comes to fitness, working out. I'm seeing a lot more studies done on people with PTSD and anxiety and depression getting tremendous benefits from just moving their body, working out. Number three, just like with regular meditation, when you're still, you should be focusing on your breathing. Your inhales and your exhales, they should be a conscious part of your workout. You should be paying attention to how you're breathing. So for lifting weights, I've talked about this in other videos. During the eccentric part of the exercise, when your muscles are lengthening, you want to be inhaling through the nose. And then during the concentric part of an exercise, when you're contracting, right? Muscles are contracting. You want to be exhaling through the mouth. Breathing goes overlooked a lot. When I'm training clients, a lot of times people, especially when they're lifting heavier weights, want to be like holding their breath. This is the worst thing that you can do. Really try to get in tune with your breathing, pay attention to your breathing. No one wants to get hernias here. So very similar to meditation. A lot of beginner meditation techniques, they really tell you to focus 100% on your breathing. So you can kind of block out everything else and just focusing on your inhales and your exhales. Number four, mental, spiritual health. Just like with meditation, I believe working out is tremendous for our mental health. As human beings, I think we're meant to move. It doesn't matter if you're man, woman, non-binary. I think everybody should be moving their body in one form or another. And I think there will be mental benefits that come along with that. And even if your main goal isn't mental health, I think your mental health will increase through movement. Number five, this is a big one for me. It gets you, like meditation, working out gets you more in touch with your body, gets you more in touch with your mind. So when you're working out, you really become present to that moment, and you really start paying attention more to how your body is responding to the exercise, how it's feeling during the exercise. You really can pay attention to how you're thinking during the exercise, what the thoughts are that are coming up. whether they're, belief systems that are negative or positive. They allow you to look at these things and basically force you to be in the present moment, just like meditation. Next thing for me, this one took me the longest to get, but like with meditation, you become more aware of what you're feeding your body. So when I go into meditation, I generally think about, am I treating my body the way I should be? Am I feeding my body the right foods that work for me? Now, this looks different for everybody based on our, genes and various other things. So I'm not here to say one diet is better than the other. I plan on making a video down the road about like the carnivore versus the vegan diet and stuff, but really, I think you kind of have to tinker with things and figure out what's best for you. But like with meditation, when you work out, you will pay attention to how strong you are that day, if you've eaten enough that day, if you've had quality enough foods that day, if you've hydrated enough that day. And these thoughts come up to me when I'm in meditation as well, like sitting meditation. I will think about these things as well. So very similar in that sense. Number 7, this is an interesting one. Pain tolerance goes up. So when I meditate, I definitely feel like I can handle more discomfort, right? I become more resilient because meditation, you basically have to fight that urge of wanting to get up, make your coffee, wanting to check your phone, wanting to do all these things that are kind of on autopilot and telling that mind no. Sit, as Joe Dispenza would say, stay. Becoming more in control of those things. And fitness and working out does the same thing, because there's times, whether you're running, right, long periods of distance, or lifting heavy weight, your body is saying, I can't do this, or this is painful, this is uncomfortable. And it's the mental resilience you get and get better as you do it more that pushes through that. So you can take that lesson through meditation, through working out, and use it in all aspects of life. For me, for example, it's kind of a random one, but getting tattooed, I recently got some more work done on my leg. I generally sit for full days, so like 8 hours or more. And, there's a time when my mind is like, I'm done, enough. My body's telling me stop. But I've built up that that mental resilience and physical resilience through fitness and meditation, that I can say, no, I'm okay, I can do this. And I'm able to sit, those last 2-3 hours, which, as anyone knows who has large pieces of tattoos, is generally the most brutal, because your hormones and endorphins kind of wear off by then, and you're basically just sitting there feeling everything. Number 8, on how I feel meditation and working out are similar, how working out is a form of meditation. It slows things down, so it really forces you to be in that moment. And you may think about some things from the past or the future, they may come through your brain, but the trick is to really allow them to just flow through, right? Like water, come into your mind and let them flow out. And you can observe those thoughts, but really you should be focused on the task at hand, whether that's meditation or lifting weight off the ground or running a certain distance. That should be your main focus, and allow those thoughts to just kind of wash over you. So really, I think forces you to be in the present moment. Meditation, sitting meditation, is obviously huge on this as well. So I think those are very similar. I think working out is a form of active meditation, I think both are ideal, but some people struggle with one or the other more. But I think you can use the skills that you pick up from either one and apply them to the other one. Number 9, I think working out, just like meditation, reduces stress levels. Now, when you're working out, your cortisol levels go up, which is the stress hormone. But when you're done working out, I think they go lower than your normal baseline. I always feel much better after I work out, just like I always feel much better after I meditate. I think working out is amazing for stress. just like I think sitting and passive meditation is amazing for stress as well. I think these both have the potential to help with people who struggle with anxiety. I think everyone has some anxiety, but people that really struggle with anxiety, I highly recommend, both ideally, right? Passive meditation when you're sitting, and also movement. I think these can help. And there's studies out there. I'll try to link some articles that have come out, and there's more and more studies being done. But, I think gone are the days of people looking at working out as like this macho, kind of tough guy, egotistical thing. I mean, it still can be that. Meditation can be that too, the passive one. There's a huge spiritual egoism as well. But we're starting to discover all these mental, psychological, emotional, spiritual benefits of movement, working out, weightlifting, cardio, etc. And I think those are just going to continue to come out. This is one of the reasons I created this channel. If you have anything you would like to add, throw a comment in there. Definitely will get back with you. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much.